Hello and welcome, my lovely Taurus. Taurus, your card in tarot is the Hierophant card. It is the card of seeking out wise counsel. It is knowing you have wise counsel and that you are not alone. It is overcoming fear. Are Tauruses afraid of much? Well, because this card says either you must overcome your fear by facing it, or you must face your fear by considering what will come to pass if your fear, your greatest fear, actually comes true. Hefty card. Alright, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. I'd like to also come at you with a bit of gratitude. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and comments. Go ahead and subscribe now if you haven't yet, because it really does help the channel a lot. And definitely thank you everyone for sharing this journey with me. It's just been a joy. Alright, so let's get to it. Taurus, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the period of October 7th through October 13th, 2019. Remember that time is merely a pretense. These can be past, present, or future energies. And this is also a general reading for my Taurus sun, moon, and house positions. Meaning it still will not apply to all. But do hang around for the general Taurus messages that should pop up. Taurus, we're still pulling on that airy energy, that partnership energy. Who's our ride or die? Whose energy are we savoring, and whose energy are we getting rid of? We also have a full moon in Aries, your neighboring fire sign, on October 13th. That's Sunday. This is represented by the Four of Wands. You're going to love this because it's all about reunions, returning home, and stability after a tumultuous time, kind of getting into the groove of the holidays, which is wonderful because the way to use this energy that's probably going to buzz through everyone is to get creative. So, get creative and unleash your passions. All right, I'm just asking Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Taurus, the Chariot. Things maybe slow. You might have a Cancer in your energy. I'm sorry, and but things have really slowed down since you stopped fighting. Since you've just made a decision that this ain't good for you. There's no good there for you. You've closed the door on your life, and it took a while for you to get there. It's kind of like not a good victory. It does feel like you had to give up some fight here. You just let go of something. And it wasn't very pleasant to let go of, but moreover, it really hurt that this had to happen this way. It's like a journey not taken with the Chariot card in reverse, actually. And it's just, it's not suiting you. It's not what you want. What kind of energies are going to hit my Taurus this week? Four of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups upright, Three of Pentacles. You're going to get back to work. You know, you're tired of this blah blah energy, apparently, and it's because your cups are all in reverse. But this is more over pouting over love that you're giving up on, because you realize that you do have more control over your love life than this moon. Ooh, it's going to light up something in your... I mean, this even feels like the time crunch of I'm over 40, or I may not have babies anymore, but it doesn't even matter. It's releasing some old patterns, some old thoughts on love that were holding you back, and holding you back in your work, even in where you really want to be in a passionate life. This is the idea of building the life of passion you want, even though it's just building the life you want, as opposed to building the things that come at you or that fall in your lap. It's becoming less subject to the universe, and kind of taking control, kind of deciding, what is going to be part of my life, what is going to be part of my work, who I'm going to work with is very important with the Three of Pentacles. That is a very CEO card, corporation card. It even feels a bit schooly here, but that could just be your Hierophant energy pulling in on that. I imagine many teachers are of the Taurus variety. All right, what are we going to see? see more energy that you're working with right now. The Devil in reverse to the Ten of Cups. This feels more like restraint than it does. You've been restrained by something. It could be an addiction, but it could be a Capricorn in your energy that's just not good for you. But it's left you a little empty, is what it feels like this empty, dead monster. And this Ten of Cups is like your wish, your luxury, your life comes true, and you're making a very big decision with this Two of Swords, or you need to make a very big decision, that there's a difference between living in total happiness and waiting for happiness to happen. And it just feels like you're changing your mind about waiting on something, about the way things are. It's just a major change. It does feel like you've just pulled your energy out of something. And I'm going to tell you right now, Taurus, it's you're beginning to see full cups in your life, and the imbalances, you're noticing them to be able to change them, kind of thing. So it's not bad. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Another, I'm getting out of this balancing act kind of thing. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's a Queen of Wands, a fire sign, a very lovely one. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming into your energy. And they're going to help you see this man-made sword. This is the solution kind of energy. This is somebody who's going to come in with answers. And they're going to specifically show you the man-made energy of the swords. And the energy of you being precariously perched. This is going to, like, deepen something. It's going to, and free you, though. You're going to free yourself from this, because you're going to know. Once you see that you're caught up in something, Taurus, I don't think this Aries is bringing... This Aries might make you feel like you're getting caught up in something. But they're going to free you of that responsibility. Because they're going to point out your responsibilities as they really are. Wow. The messages aren't going to be pleasant from that one. All right. Yikes. Okay. Advice from Spirit. Ooh, you want to be out there, don't you? Advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. All right. We have the High Priestess coming into some information. You are going to have to let go of something. You're coming into some clarity, and it is pissing you off. This is a very angry woman with the truth, this Queen of Swords. It could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming at you with that energy, but I feel like this is also a Sagittarius in the Temperance card in reverse. That is not blending well, not coming into a good marriage. You see something that is not going to, it's not going to be good. And these are like warnings. These are warnings that anxieties. Okay, Spirit says those are anxieties, and they want me to pull the truth. You feel like this is going to put you in reverse. Wow, you feel like that is going to put you in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. It is going to flip you. You have two perspective changing cards here, Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. And those are very man-made perspectives changing. And this is you're going to change your perspective, your concept, because you want to build your empire. This is Empress energy, is Taurian energy. And this Nine of Pentacles, again, Taurian energy, all coming in. This earthy energy of everything you ever wanted. It's right there. This is more of an opportunity than you know, because there's some kind of work involved, and that energy is going to push forward something. You're resistant to this, but as soon as you stop being resistant, you're going to see the opportunities. There's opportunity here. It's going to free up. You're going to be able to see your empire, as an empress, more so than you have in a while. Check out some lines from Cartomancy for my Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Oh, victory. Yeah, you're indecisive over a victory. Dear goodness, my loves. All right. Yeah, it's because you have options. This may be a victory you come into that it kind of flips you over a bit. It's more of a solo victory than a shared victory, even though it's a Six of Wands. It's a spiritual victory. You're still hesitant about it. You're still unsure about it, and you're sure it's going to open up options for you. Or at least that's the message, that options are going to start opening up for you on that one, on that front. And so you're basically resisting your joy. You just don't see it yet. So the Ace of Swords, you're going to come into some information that is going to be able to put down your burdens. You are going to love this information. It ain't going to sting. It's going to feel like poetry to your ears. But it's going to take away a lot of worry. It's going to finish a cycle for you. This is something coming your way. And it's very spiritual. It just feels like a whole interchange, a re-illumination, maybe that you had from Virgo season. Think back a little bit, because they're talking about the Hermit card in my brains. Okay, yeah, you're going to be able to exert yourself a little bit in some victory. Ooh, some parental victory. Ooh, okay. Here it goes. How hard is it when you have to remove one of your children from your kingdom? This is how it feels. It could be a project you're working on. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this feels like either a separation between father and child, or you separating from your child. Parentally, don't get hooked up, mother, father, whatever. But there is a separation here possible. It's coming up. It's going to be a bit of a painful victory. It's going to hurt people's feelings, but these are just things that people make up inside themselves. Once they see you exerting your energy and your power, they aren't going to be able to resist this move you're making. But you know that there is an innate lack of support here that you're going to have to separate from like it'd be like, oh, that's crazy. You can't do that, you know, but it's like your mom or dad talking to you. And it does happen. It's because they love you and they worry about you. Yes, the truth about love and how you can really, the truth about love and Two of Hearts, Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords is all up in your head, but it is coming to that realization and you're taking your swords elsewhere. And this is Nine of Pentacles. You don't want to do this alone. You really don't. You want two of Hearts. You want community. You want connection. You're seeking out somebody else to share it with, and it's coming to your reality that it ain't going to be intermingling with like that mom and dad take care of you energy, but hold you in a little bit. It's very conditionalness there. All right, Taurus, I feel like this is mom's energy. The other side of that parental coin, they don't want you to hold up. I think mom and dad don't agree here. They want you to take this up. At least somebody in your existence is giving you that Queen of Hearts, go ahead, take the rose kind of energy. You are the bachelor or the bachelorette, you know, kind of energy. You've just won. It is that go ahead from the universe. Your advice is, as a Hierophant, you know, you're a little in reverse, and it's probably because you're getting mixed messages from people you look up to in your life. Like I said, it doesn't have to be mom or dad, but somebody is holding back a little bit on fully supporting this. And it's not really breaking your heart. It was expected. Perhaps wasn't expected that half of that pair or your other half of whatever energy supports you doesn't want you to hold back. So it's kind of like you're going to have to grab onto the messages that serve you best and kind of sever the negativity from your life, even if it comes from somebody you look up to, or a mentor, or even a parent. Wow. But it's that energy. I mean, this is just moving forward for yourself, and it feels really good, actually. It feels like such a good settling in Taurian energy into where you belong. All right, Taurus, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. tip or donate if the spirit moves you. And of course, if you want to connect with me personally and privately or book a personal reading, email me at qclovers1111@gmail.com. Information is all in the box below. Have a great week, my lovely Taurus.